Hi everyone, Lindsay at closecallsports.com. This is our 25,000 subscribers special. Thank you for subscribing to Close Call Sports. This is the baseball rules quiz that ESPN gave. We talked about a few videos ago to coaches, managers, players, media, the fans. It's 10 questions with true and false answer choices. So it's only true or false, no free response, no nuance. That's it. So if you guessed on average, just randomly said true or false to everything, you'd get between a 40 and a 60%, depending on which one you chose. The managers and coaches on average did the best, and the fans on average did the worst. Notable scores were quite variable within these averages. For instance, Aaron Boone, we talked about, 10% Boone, 1 out of 10. Brad Ziegler, remember him? He got a perfect score. That was the high, obviously. Again, answering false to every question got you 6 out of 10. Answering true got you 4 out of 10. Ready to take the quiz to see how you do? Score yourself. It's the honor system. Question 1. With none out and a runner on second, the batter hits a line drive in front of the third baseman at third. That the ball makes contact with the runner, however, as the runner slides into third base on a steal attempt. Is the runner out? Answer, true. A runner is out if touched by a fair ball in fair territory before the ball has touched or passed an infielder, not including the pitcher, or has touched the pitcher. All right, we're warmed up. Question number 2. With 1 out and R1, B1 hits a fly ball to center, falls to the ground untouched. R1's not sure if the ball's going to get caught, goes back to first base. The batter is rounded first base, and the batter ends up pushing the runner back towards second. The batter's out, right? You can't do that. Or can you? The answer to this one is false. A runner who has not been put out or who has not yet scored is allowed to assist another runner as long as they don't pass the preceding runner. No passing, no problem. Question 3, with none out and 2 runners on, R1, R2, B1 bunts the ball in the air on the infield. The defense allows it to fall to the ground untouched in fair territory. Batter's out, infield fly. Answer, false. An infield fly by rule excludes bunt, so no matter how high the bunt is popped up, it cannot be an infield fly. So this is a great opportunity for a triple play. Next up is question 4. Team A is batting out of order in the first inning, but Team B doesn't appeal. Team A can legally correct the infraction by having the correct batter bat in the correct spot in the lineup the next time that they're at bat. If Team B appeals here, the umpire shall deny the appeal, say that Team A is legal. Answer, this is correct. It's true. You are allowed to correct it the next time up. The only time that the team can get a successful appeal is if they appeal it right when it happens or prior to the next pitch to the next batter. Question 5. With 1 out and R3, B1 hits a fly ball to the left field corner where F5 makes a leaping catch before falling into the stands in foul territory. R3 tags and scores. Umpires should allow R3's run to count while declaring the batter out. Okay, a little bit of a twist here. The answer is true. The twist doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's fair or foul. This is catch and carry. We talked about this a little while ago. As soon as the fielder catches the ball and falls into the stands, you call time, the batter's out, and all runners get 1 base. That's it. It's catch and carry. Question 6. None out and the base is loaded. Batter hits a line drive, gets by the drawn-in infielder F3, and hits the runner R1 behind, who eventually will score because the ball carried into the right field corner. So all the runners score and the batter goes to third base. The umpire should allow the play to stand and allow all the runners to score, allow the batter to get to third. Is that true or false? Should there be something else that's called here? Answer, true. Since the batted ball already passed a drawn-in infielder, the runner is not out, and the resulting aftermath stands. So if it hits the runner, back to question 1, before it gets to the fielder, runner's out. But after it already passes the fielder, runner's safe. Question 7. With 2 outs and the base is loaded, batter hits a home run. R1, however, doesn't touch second base. Team B appeals afterward and declares R1 out because he didn't touch second base. Although the preceding runners R2 and R3's runs still count, the trailing batter and R1's runs don't count. Answer is false. Because R1's out at second base, on appeal even, is a force out. He was forced to advance because the batter became a runner. That means that no runs can score. Third out, if the third out is an appeal out on a force play, no run score. Force play, third out, no run score. Question 8. With none out in R2, F1 balks in his delivery to B1, but follows through anyway. Even though the umpire's saying, hey, balk, the pitcher throws it anyway. Batter hits a home run. Well, the umpire should disallow the home run and put the runner on the balk award at third base, bring the batter back to bat. Answer is false. Balks are not immediate dead balls. So if the pitcher pitches through a balk call, umpire calls balk, but the pitcher throws anyway, and then the batter hits a home run, the home run will count. This is different than the pitch clock violation. A pitch clock violation is an immediate dead ball. So if the pitcher pitches through a time violation and the batter hits a home run, that play, that home run, is ignored. You enforce the violation and put the batter back at bat. But if it's through a balk, it's a legal play. During a pitching change, Team A's manager discusses the game situation with the new reliever, walks back to the dugout, crosses the foul line, then attempts to return to the mound to give his pitcher further instruction. This is illegal and should be disallowed. Answer is false. Because the manager's initial mound visit is a pitching change, he is still allowed to have a first mound visit to the new pitcher. Weird, but legal. And finally, question 10. With none out in R3, B1 hits a ground ball to F4, is retired, F3 ground out, R3 scoring. Catcher's interference is called, and then R3 returns to third with B1 awarded first base. The manager argues he wants to take the result of the play. The umpire says, no, it was catcher's interference, I'm going to enforce this penalty. Batter goes to first, runner goes back to the original base. Answer, that's false. The manager of the offensive team does get a choice on this situation. However, had the batter advanced one base and all runners advanced one base, then the catcher's interference violation itself would be ignored and the result of the play would stand. There's your notable scores. How did you do? Are you better than 10%, Boone? I hope so. Visit us online at closecallsports.com, Twitter and Facebook at Close Call Sports. Subscribe. Thank you so much for 25,000 subscribers, and we'll see you on the site.